Hello and welcome. I am Sir Shudder. Today I have a spooky tale of an evil spirit and two tales of transportation, not for the faint of hearted. Enjoy. Have you ever heard of Akusara? Those who know of Kuchisakana and others should be afraid of her. Akusara is over 2 meters tall with long hair, a red coat and a wide-brimmed red hat. Her left arm is covered in scars. She has no eyes, her mouth has been cut from ear to ear. Nobody knows how she came about. It's said she only appears before men she's taken a liking to. The most common story told about her are that she peeks at people from over the top of a fence. If you're unlucky enough to meet her, you're highly likely to face a deadly curse. Does this story remind you of anybody? That's right, Hashaku-sama. Hashaku-sama is one of the most well-known and terrifying monsters of the scary story world. At the end of the story, the Hizo statues facing the hero's house are destroyed. Perhaps, just perhaps, what if Hashaku-sama broke free of the area? She was trapped in and is travelling around Japan looking for men she likes, in a slightly different form. It's possible she'll appear before you too. I'll say it again. If Hashaku-sama and Akusara take a liking to you, it's almost certain you'll suffer a deadly curse. The Demon's Gate. How to open it. Don't quote me on this, I've never tried it and I'm not planning on doing it either. Okay, so the Demon Gate faces the northeast and in Omiodo. It's said to be the direction through which demons come through and go. For that reason, it's thought you should avoid anything from that direction, and even today is still a deeply rooted ideology. People are particularly conscious of this when constructing a house, and so if something such as a kitchen, bathroom or entranceway even slightly faces the northeast direction, it's said that the family will be met with bad luck. However, whether it's true or not remains to be seen, but they say there's a way to open this demon gate. If you're truly fed up with life, please give it a try. 1. Take the Hibiya line from Akihabara station and get off at Kayabacho. Go to the platform heading towards Hachoburi, and underneath the iron bars there you'll find salt placed on the ground. Scatter the salt with your feet. 2. Change trains to the Tozai line and get off at Takanobaba station. Go to the platform heading towards the Seibu Shinjuku line transfer, and beneath the iron bars you'll find salt placed on the ground. Scatter the salt with your feet. 3. Once again, take the Tozai line to Kayabacho station and go through the ticket gate. Take exit 4A and go downstairs. Scatter 10 pieces of rice here. 4. Take the Hibiya line from Kayabacho to Tsukiji station and go to the platform heading towards Tsukiji Hongaji. Beneath the iron bars you'll find salt placed on the ground. Scatter the salt with your feet. 5. Get back to the Hibiya line, close your eyes and think about the one thing you want most. Clasp your hands together and continue to ride the train as so. The above way of opening the Demon Gate was written on the occult board of Tuchan. About a month after this was posted on July 10th, 2008, somebody posted in the same thread about how they tried this method. I was free after work, so I figured I'd go and try it out. And like the salt was actually there, so it freaked me the hell out. What the hell is the salt for? I really want to know. The following day, there was a news report. On the morning of the 11th in Tokyo, Meguro-ko, a young man, was found dead from his blood loss in the pool of a company president's home. The Metropolitan Police Department are investigating whether any foul play was involved in the incident. At around 6:20 a.m. in the morning of the 11th, a woman living in the residence called the police to report a young man bleeding from the head inside the pool of Aguriyama, Meguro-ku. When the police arrived, they found the man lying face down in the empty pool, with just a white shirt on. He was pronounced dead shortly thereafter. The man was not a resident of the household, so the police are working to verify his identity. While they investigate the possibility that the incident was not an accident, the scene took place in a peaceful, affluent neighborhood roughly 500 meters from Nakameguro Station on the Tokyo line. To die in some stranger's empty pool is truly a strange way to die. Just what exactly was he doing there? Even more strangely, the man died the very next day after reporting that he tried the test, and he was found near Nakameguro Station, which lies in the northeast of the aforementioned Akihabara Station. Perhaps the man followed the information in the thread and really did open the Demon's Gate. How to reach a parallel universe via elevator. There's an urban legend that states that if you follow a certain set of steps, you can go to a parallel universe by elevator. They are as follows. What you need is an elevator that reaches 10 floors or higher. 1. First, get on the elevator. You must make sure you're alone when you do this. 2. While on the elevator, go to the 4th floor, the 2nd floor, 6th floor, 2nd floor, and then the 10th floor. If someone gets on while you're doing this, the steps will fail. 3. When you reach the 10th floor, press the button for the 5th floor without getting off. 4. When you reach the 5th floor, a young girl will get on. Make sure you don't try to talk to her. 5. When she gets on, press the button for the 1st floor. 6. When you press the button, the elevator will go up to the 10th floor rather than go down to the 1st. While it's going up, if you press the button for another floor, the steps will fail. However, this is also your last chance to quit. 7. Once you've passed the 9th floor, it's safe to say you've succeeded. There's only one way to check that you succeeded. There will be no one in the world but you and you alone. Nobody knows what happens after that. The one thing we can say, however, is that the person who gets on at the 5th floor is not human. There will be no one in the world but you and you alone. Do these words mean that you alone will be the only living thing in this parallel universe? Or perhaps are there things that aren't human there as well? If we think about the fact that the girl who gets on the elevator isn't a human, then the possibility of it being the latter seems much higher. It's also been said that she is perhaps just a decoy to lure people into this other world. What happens to people when they go to this other world is terrifying to even think about. There is also a rumour that if you go to the 4th, 2nd, 6th, 2nd, 7th and then 4th floors and someone gets on, then you can press the button for the 1st floor and access the world this way. The original thread on 2chan was full of posts of people who failed, but perhaps there is also proof that if you succeed, then you can never imagine again return to this world. Although there is a way to fail after the girl gets on the elevator, there's no way to predict what might happen when you mess around with things that aren't human. If you don't want to regret it later, then perhaps you shouldn't mess with things just out of your curiosity. That is the end. I hope you enjoyed the 3 things I've just told you. If you did, please like and subscribe. And until next time, I am Sir Shudder. Be safe, be cool. See you soon.